I have swam with sharks, navigated a shipwreck, traveled across an ocean, and been raised in the decade of technological advances that would have been science fiction years ago. My name is Ryan Springate, and in these next couple of minutes, I'm going to be telling you 3 factors that make me up as a person: scuba diving, Boy Scouts, and my friends. I'm going to be starting off with scuba diving. My father has been diving for over 20 years, and he got me into it recently and got me my open water diving certification in 2019 in about May something. My dad and I usually go diving in the Bahamas, where we go there maybe every other couple months, where we go to a place called Stewart's Cove, where they do shark dives, and that's where I've swam with sharks, where they are able to just swim around you and lay next to you. It's pretty cool. And then also my hometown of Fort Lauderdale, I also go scuba diving there, where I did a wreck dive, where I was able to swim into a ship. Another factor of my life is the Boy Scouts. I've been in Scouts since I was in elementary school, but I'm only going to be talking about the Boy Scouts, which was from middle school through all the way through high school. I'm going to be talking about my camping experiences, my cooking, and my summer camp experiences. So 3 of the campsites I've been to are Camp Abaloofa, Peace River, and a place called Shark Valley. Abaloofa is a campground that has a big lake with a 20-foot tower that you're able to jump off of into a lake. Peace River is we do an 8 to 10 mile kayak trip down a river and collect shark's teeth. In Shark Valley, that is a 15-mile bike ride we do once a year in December, and it's in the Everglades. Around the 8-mile mark, there is a observation tower which allows you to look throughout the Everglades. For cooking and baking, I learned to cook and bake on campouts by making cobblers, pork, venison, which is deer, and all that. For the summer camps, at Powhatan, and then Daniel Boone and Otari. For Otari, a friend of mine almost started a gang war between another troop by fighting another troop almost by himself. Luckily, that didn't happen. At Daniel Boone, the CDC quarantined our entire camp because it got sick, and they didn't want anyone else to get sick. And finally, the last aspect of my giving you in this speech are my friends. I made friends throughout my life in elementary school, high school, and college. In elementary school, I got a friend of mine named Tim who introduced me to PlayStation and video games. And another friend of mine, Xavier, who I knew in preschool, and I re-met him again in elementary school. We're still pretty good friends now. And finally, my other friend, Grant. He was in Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts with me until only a couple of years ago when he decided to give up Scouts and go into swimming. For high school, I met a friend of mine named Justin, who is the son of the scoutmaster of my troop, and he's very good at hunting and we're really good friends. He's currently fishing salmon in Alaska. My other friend, Ben, he was also in Scouts with me, and in Boy Scouts we usually have patrols or groups of people, and he was in mine. I was usually in a really small patrol where not a lot of people showed up, so it was just him and me. We usually cooked steaks, burgers, and we inspired the rest of the troop to cook food that wasn't cereal for lunch and dinner. And then my other friend in high school was named Mike. I met him in high school, and he was the percussion and section leader at my school, and he taught me how to play drums, which was a lot of fun. And in college, I have my 3 roommates, Zach, Carson, and Justin. They all know how to play guitar, and Zach has an addiction to a Japanese metal rock band called Unlucky Morpheus.
Hello, Unlucky Morpheus.
Unlucky Morpheus. Carson also likes to play guitar, taught me how to play One by Metallica, and Justin likes guitar as well, and the Philadelphia baseball teams. In conclusion, I've given a short, informative summary of parts of my life. While I've given you parts of my life that are both exciting and boring, I hope these stories give you a better understanding of who I am. Thank you for listening.
Oh, yeah!